Today, I'm going to be turning a bunch of ground chicken into the most delicious sandwich you're ever going to eat. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Ashley, and this is Kale. He insisted on being in the intro today. So, today's dinner inspiration comes from me having a bunch of ground chicken on hand. I got it on sale really cheap. I'm going to go more into that later, how I was able to get ground chicken for $1.50 a pound. And so I had all this ground chicken, and I also had some tomatoes that needed to be used up. So I was thinking maybe chicken meatballs with a red sauce over noodles. What about chicken parmesan? And then what about a chicken parmesan sandwich? So that's how my thought process was going when I was coming up with this recipe. So we are going to be making a chicken parmesan sandwich. Let's go ahead and get cooking. First, we're going to start out with some cherry tomatoes and just put them on a lined baking dish and coat them in oil. I'm also going to be spraying the other side of the baking dish because I will be putting the chicken patties on there to cook. So now I'm just seasoning the tomatoes with onion powder, this amazing truffle salt from Kinder's. It's so good, but if you don't have it, you can just use salt and garlic powder, and also some pepper. And then once you've got all of that on your tomatoes, just stir everything to combine. Next, we're going to work on our chicken patties. And I had mentioned earlier how I got these for $1.50 a pound. The Springer Mountain brand will often go on sale for $3 or even less than $3 a pound. And if you sign up for their emails, they will send you a $1.50 coupon quite often. So if you're getting the chicken on sale at $3 a pound and you're using a $1.50 coupon, you are getting it for $1.50 a pound. I could not pass that up. Now we're just adding olive oil and that truffle Parmesan salt again. If you don't have it, just use garlic powder and regular salt. But if you can find it, and especially on clearance, it's so good. And then add some cracked black pepper to it. Next, add some grated Parmesan to this. I feel like it gives it really good flavor and kind of helps everything combine together. Then just mix everything up. You want everything well combined, but not overmixed. Once you get everything combined, you're going to make your patties and put them on your baking dish. I was able to get 6 really good size patties. After you do that, put them in the oven at 400 degrees. They will cook for 20 minutes and you will take them out and put your mozzarella cheese on them and put them back in the oven for 10 more minutes. While the tomatoes and chicken patties are working in the oven, I am going to take the time to toast up my hamburger buns. You, of course, don't have to take this step, but I find it to be pretty easy and it really does, in my opinion, elevate the sandwich. If you want to be really fancy, you could make this into kind of like garlic bread with butter and herbs and all of that. But I was feeling a little lazy tonight and a little cost efficient, so I am spraying oil on my hamburger buns instead of butter. I feel like it's a little bit cheaper than butter and it kind of gives it the same effect. And I'm just seasoning it with some salt. So really simple seasonings, but it really does elevate it. And for my vegetables, carrots and celery. I love a simple, easy side dish like cold veggies. Now, after your patties and tomatoes have been cooking for about 20 minutes, take them out and cover them in mozzarella cheese. They will go back in the oven for 10 minutes, and while they're cooking to melt that cheese, put in your hamburger buns so that when everything comes out, it's all at the same time. Next up, I started smashing my tomatoes to make a bit of a sauce, but I realized that this was not the most efficient way to do it, and I was kind of making a mess and not really able to make a sauce. So I took the patties out, put them on a separate plate, and then took everything off of the pan and combined it into a mixing bowl, and then I started making my sauce. Once I did this step, the sauce came back together so much easier, and I was able to get everything really good and combined. Now to assemble the sandwich. I just took the toasted hamburger bun and put one of the chicken patties on top. And then I started spooning the tomato sauce on. This is when I realized this is probably going to be a fork and knife kind of dinner, and it was, but it was very much worth it. While I was spooning the tomato mixture on, I got the idea to put some balsamic glaze on because it kind of reminded me of a caprese salad, which I love. So I guess this is like a caprese salad chicken Parmesan burger. Whatever it was delicious. My husband said it was his favorite sandwich I've ever made.